Violence against women, also known as gender-based violence and sexual and gender-based violence, are violent acts primarily or exclusively committed against women and girls. Often considered a form of hate crime, this type of violence is gender-based, meaning that the acts of violence are committed against women and girls expressly because they are female. The UN Declaration on the Elimination of Violence Against Women states, "Violence against women is a manifestation of historically unequal power relations between men and women," and "violence against women is one of the crucial social mechanisms by which women are forced into a subordinate position compared with men." Kofi Annan, Secretary-General of the United Nations, declared in a 2006 report posted on the United Nations Development Fund for Women website, "Violence against women and girls is a problem of pandemic proportions. At least 1 out of every 3 women around the world has been beaten, coerced into sex, or otherwise abused in her lifetime, with the abuser usually someone known to her." Violence against women can fit into several broad categories. These include violence carried out by individuals as well as states. Some of the forms of violence perpetrated by individuals are rape, domestic violence, sexual harassment, reproductive coercion, female infanticide, prenatal sex selection, obstetric violence, and mob violence, as well as harmful customary or traditional practices such as honor killings, dowry violence, female genital mutilation, marriage by abduction, and forced marriage. Some forms of violence are perpetrated or condoned by certain states such as war rape, sexual violence and sexual slavery during conflict, forced sterilization, forced abortion, violence by the police and authoritative personnel, stoning and flogging. Many forms of VAW, such as trafficking in women and forced prostitution, are often perpetrated by organized criminal networks. The World Health Organization, in its research on VAW, has analyzed and categorized the different forms of VAW occurring through all stages of life from before birth to old age. In recent years, there has been a trend of approaching VAW at an international level through means such as conventions or, in the European Union, through directives.